Have you seen the moon? Something is wrong with it. It's mutating. No, it has awoken.
Breaking news coming live. Shocking images coming from NASA right now.
这是人类前所未有的事件。
Our celestial neighbor appears to have woken from a coma.
Hello, it is I, your favorite cyberhunt bioengineer white tiger VTuber. I know I have a long title. Today we are talking about an analog series that appeared recently, made by Mr. Brand on YouTube. This analog cosmic horror shows the clear awakening of the moon. But what does this mean? Moon is just not what we thought it was. Rather, a celestial being that decided to wake up from its nap and decided to nom the earth ass. We can see on the first episode the two astronauts looking out the window and be like, what the hell is going on?
What the hell is that? Houston, you getting this?
And then after that, it crashes on Earth. And then all the rest of the planet awoken from their nap, ready to nom Earth ass. That's the first episode. On the second episode, we can see not other than Mr. Friend himself talking to a crowd, warning us about something going down, how the government want to hide it, and how the Chosen and the Awoken are about to emerge.
All over, being transformed. The government think we're stupid. They pretend like nothing's going on. But no, we have had enough. No more lies. Because the awakened ones will soon be here. They will soon arouse.
They will soon rise from this slumber. But what does this mean? Who are the Chosen One? We don't know yet. And now we cut to this guy talking to the children.
Michael, come on, let's go. I said we don't have time for this. Hurry up, get your coat and let's go. Michael, if I have to tell you one more time.
What the f is that? I don't know. But we can guess that this is what Mr. Friend was talking about at the beginning of the video.
The awakened ones will soon be here.
It's clearly that some people are connected to the moon. In the next fragment, we can see people that are actually waiting for the moment that the moon's awake. So it seems it's clear that people are connected in a way or another. The Chosen One awakening from their slumber. It's only but just the beginning. Now imagine you're just chilling at the beach, enjoy your cocktail, and the moon's wake up ready to nom the earth. At this point, it's clear that everything went to shit.
As we approach the 5th anniversary of the lunar impact, the estimated death toll stands at 3.2 billion, with nearly 90% of Earth's population wiped out, and our major oceans having all but dried up.
The ocean has vaporized, and now it's all about the people that survived the blast and rebuild. But can they even rebuild?
Can mankind rebuild? And what are the threats lurking out there?
At the end, we can see Jupiter just looking at Earth with a malicious smile, ready to nom 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 the rest of it. In that segment, we can actually see drawing the Timmy made before the noon when nom nom on Earth as. As you can see, we have a little drawing Leo Timmy made that could possibly give us a clue on what else is going on. There is a ship landing somewhere, and that is somewhere is something with tentacles and a mouth. Now, we can only guess what exactly this is, but my best guess is that the ship is actually Apollo 11. The moon awakening happened in 1969. And that's it, exactly when Apollo 11 landed on the moon. At the beginning of the video, we saw two astronauts heading out for a mission.
T-minus 4 hours until arrival. Just hold tight until then. Follow them.
I can't understand shit what this astronaut have said, but we can clearly hear Apollo 11 right here. So now it's a matter of understanding what caused the moon awakening. Was it Apollo 11 that awakened the moon, or was Apollo 11 meant to stop its awakening? So at the beginning of episode 2, we can see Mr. Friend talking to a crowd, accusing government to hide something, how as some people are awakening, how he had a vision and all that. Now we need to understand what is the government hiding. So we can only assume what your theories in mind. Apollo 11 caused the moon awakening. How did it happen? Well, the moon felt its presence, maybe some vibration or some stuff, I don't know. The moon radar, and that caused the awakening. Or maybe the awakening was meant to happen on that day, and Apollo 11 mission was meant to prevent its awakening somehow. And the government knew this. But we also need to understand what is the moon. In the image drawing, we can see some tentacle and a mouth, which we can only assume that is the true form of the moon. So there is two theories I have is that the planets around Earth are actually some sort of being that are dormant. And Earth, maybe it's an experiment from these beings. They created humans and they had this sort of human hybrid that are the awakening. Or there is a hive mind parasite going on here. At the moment it awoken, everyone else also awoken. Now with this we can only assume that this parasite is very ancient, that has been here for so long. It got on Earth and some people were infected. And from generation to generation to generation, this parasite or virus was inherited by some people, where some it was inactive and some it's active. For example, the Timmy parasite or virus was actually active, while the parent had a passive sort of infection. With that said, we can only assume that most of Earth is influenced by this virus or parasite and has been for a long time. Obviously, this is just meteorizing, but if you think about it, it does kind of make sense. A hive mind control parasite / virus. In the next episode, we can actually see the moon landing happening.
Just did your job, Neil. Was pretty uneventful for mankind.
But it was 10 years later, when the moon was already crashed on Earth. We can also understand that the humankind is trying to rebuild, but the threat is not far from over. Matter of fact, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus got closer to Earth, observing from distance.
Ever since Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus arrived several years ago, their intentions have remained unclear, and they continue to simply loom in the distance.
What exactly those 3 planets want. Do they want popcorn while watching us? No, they don't. But there is a theory that I have on why they got closer. The theory that I mind, I believe in it, is getting stronger the more I see the episodes. If this is a parasite and it's growing bigger and bigger, it will need a new host. So it needed to transfer itself, and it's been 10 years since this happened, meaning that this parasite abandoned itself on our planet. And it's a matter of time before it also grow a mouth and join the other. We can probably think that the mouth will grow right where the moon landed, and then it's gonna eat the moon as its first meal. Maybe that's what's happening, or maybe not, I don't know. It's still a theory. But anyway, going back into the video, we can see the moon landed between North America and South America. And on an airplane, we can also see a building called Friend Industry. This is the last resource that humankind has to try and rebuild.
The Frontline Research Initiative for Earth's new defense has been established by the remaining world powers. Situated on the outer rim of what has been dubbed the Umbra Zone, a 2,800-kilometer radius surrounding the lunar impact, the initiative has become humanity's greatest hope of research. Yet, as the bulk of the world's resources are poured into this bold endeavor, millions of displaced survivors continue to fight for the most basic needs, such as water and food. Through all the chaos and despair, our new celestial neighbors continue to hover some 9 million kilometers from Earth.
We can see the situation is quite bad. And as seen, we can actually see a satellite going closer to Jupiter and another going to Saturn. And guess what? We can see something happen.
Approaching Saturn's outer fields. Black Iris payload locks alarms. Targeting trajectory calibrated. Firing on Saturn in 3, 2... Wait a minute. Abort deployment. What the hell? Is that a moon? One of Jupiter's moons looks like Callisto has emerged from Jupiter's mouth. Gravity spike interrupting communication signals. Protect the story. Is that... Titan it appears. I repeat, the Titan has woken up. It might be on.
So as we try to approach Jupiter and Saturn with satellite to possibly deploy something like maybe explosive or a nuke, we fail because the moon on this planet will wake up. Callisto and Titan attacked the satellite. At this point, we don't know whenever these moons were just surrounded to protect those planets or if they are planning to come after Earth as well. But we know for a fact that we were trying to basically launch something, and those planets didn't like us approaching them. At the end of the video, we can see the guy that killed the rat at the beginning to eat, but he got transformed. However, when we first see him interacting with the rat, it sounded like as if he was a normal human. And we noticed the rat was actually drinking that pink liquid on the ground. In the next episode, we actually see a trailer of what the Friend Industry is.
Billions dead. Millions starving. A great cataclysmic event that changed our world. In a world turned to rubble, all hope was lost until a shining beacon rose from the ashes. Citizen, need a friend?
Quoi? J'ai besoin de nourriture et d'eau, espèce d'imbécile!
Friend Industries.
Friend Industries. The only thing left for humankind to rebuild. But I'm not gonna play the entire trailer. I meant to go watch each episode from Mr. Friend. Since I just show the most important part. In fact, this part it's rather interesting. We have 3 soldiers going into the Umbra Zone to investigate, and they talk about the moon juice, how valuable it can be, kind of like a drug.
Hey, I'ma try and sneak some of that moon juice back. That shit's going for 70 food stamps a vial up in Europe.
You get caught smuggling that pink jizz out of the border, and you'll be shot, and so will we, just for being with you.
You know we don't get paid enough for this. Besides, the stuff from the Umbra Zone is meant to be like nothing else. Like the Mona Lisa of moon juice.
Cut it out, Marines. Put your masks on. Don't want the radiation turning you into one of those moon-fected.
First it was the cosmic frequency turning you into one of those. Now it's the radiation. It's all bollocks. Nah, it's gotta be that moon juice, mate.
Moon juice that turn people into moons, or that's what the guy said. So he's onto something that I was before. I'm right. But we can see people have to realize what caused the transformation from the radio to the radiation. Moon juice, which I believe that could be the case, because the moon juice will be part of the parasite if my parasite theory is correct. Maybe I'm just overthinking. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep watching.
Umbra Initiative 1642. In and out in 2 hours. Stay on my 6. Wait! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
You moron! You just killed our squad leader!
Well, what? She was trying to make love to him.
What the hell?
But yeah, at the ending we can see Jupiter's being taken away by a giant hand. Now we have no idea what the hell is going on, but there is a video from Mr. Friend showing a similar event, and the video was called Aliens Harvest Earth. Now, is this video related to the series we've been covering? Maybe it is. We have no idea yet. The alien are harvesting Jupiter because it has awoken, and the origin of a planet is important for the universe, and the alien want to kidnap this planet to study it. So yes, we have no clue what's going on still. My theory about the parasitic planet, it's possible, but also, I don't know. We have a huge alien hand that just decided to take Jupiter, and the interpretation for episode 5 is that the other planets, Saturn and Uranus, will also be taken. Once Mr. Friend release episode 5, I believe we'll have more clue on what exactly is going on. But for now, we still don't know. But anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you'll enjoy, and yeah. Make sure to check out Mr. Friend if you wanna watch the full videos, link in the description, and yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you're brave enough, why not check my Twitch channel? I'm live from Wednesday to Saturday at 4 PM Eastern. You should come by. I promise I don't die too hard.
Even when the doubts start to multiply, facing the horizon where the sky meets the sea.